Hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing this face for the first time, this is Everything Health with Nurse Dara. Here we get to discuss different topics related to health. Now for today, we're going to be discussing how to calculate your ovulation day to know your safe period when trying to avoid pregnancy and your fertile period when trying to achieve pregnancy. Now hold on, do you know how to calculate your menstrual cycle? Because if you don't know how to calculate your menstrual cycle, I don't know how you'll be able to do this. You need to learn how to calculate your menstrual cycle first. That is why I made a detailed video on how to calculate your menstrual cycle. I'm going to leave a link to that video in the description box, so you can pause the video, go to the description box, watch that video, learn how to calculate your menstrual cycle, be on the right track, then come back and continue with this video. Welcome back. To know how to calculate your ovulation, you need to understand what ovulation means. Ovulation is just the period in the menstrual cycle where the woman releases egg for fertilization. Without egg being released, fertilization cannot occur and a baby will not be conceived. So it's very important. If you're trying to achieve pregnancy, you need to know your ovulation days. If you're trying to avoid pregnancy, you also need to know it and know when to avoid unprotected sexual intercourse. So for a woman with 28 days menstrual cycle, which is the average menstrual cycle length for women, this is how to calculate your ovulation day. This woman have 28 days cycle, right? 28 days. And she got her period for the month of July on 3rd. She got her period on 3rd. She can get her period any other day, just like I said. She can get her period on 14th, on 17th, or any other day, but we are going to use 3rd as an example for this video. So this woman got her period, her cycle. When I said period, I mean the flow started on the 3rd of July, and then the period lasted for 4 days, which is 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Okay, then you continue counting. That's how you count the menstrual cycle, from the first day she got her period to the last day before her next period. So let's count 28 days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14, day 15, day 16, day 17, day 18, day 19, day 20, day 21, day 22, day 23, day 24, day 25, day 26, day 27, day 28. She got her next period on the 31st. So you stop counting a day before the next period. This is just how to calculate your menstrual cycle. So we are using 28 days cycle as an example to calculate ovulation. So how do we calculate this woman's ovulation? Ovulation day is just 14 days before your next period. So all you have to do is to subtract. We say her menstrual cycle length is 28 days. So all you have to do is to subtract 14 from that 28 days. And what do you get? This is 28, right? This is 28. So 28 minus 14. What do you get? That's 14. So her ovulation day is day 14. This is day 14. So her ovulation day is day 14 of that cycle. Now, some people misunderstand this. They feel is any menstrual length you get, all you have to do is to divide it into 2 and then you get your ovulation day. No, that's not correct. Okay, what you have to do is to subtract 14 from whatever cycle you get. If your 30 days cycle, you subtract 14 from it. If your 21 days cycle, you subtract 14 from it. If your 25 days cycle, you subtract 14 from it. If your 35 days cycle, you subtract 14 from it. So you're not dividing 30 days into 2 and then you say your ovulation day is the middle. No, you're subtracting 14 from whatever menstrual cycle length you get. So her ovulation day is day 14 of her menstrual cycle. Now, because this method is not 100% accurate, what we do is we do something we call plus or minus 2, just to be on the safe side. Ovulation day is day 14. Now you do plus or minus 2. This plus or minus 2 simply means you add 2 in front and then you add 2 at the back. Plus or minus 2. This is the ovulation day, right? Day 14. Plus 2 is days 15 and day 16. Minus 2 is day 13 and day 12. That's the plus or minus 2. So remember, this is the fertile period we are trying to get, okay? So the ovulation day is day 14. You do plus or minus 2. You add 2 before that day 14 and 2 behind that day 14. So now, because the man's sperm lasts for up to 3 to 5 days in the woman's body, it can survive for up to 3 to 5 days in a woman's body. What does that mean? That means if this woman ovulates on day 12, that's on the 14th, and she had sexual intercourse 3 to 5 days before day 12, there are possibilities that when the egg is released, there are sperm already there waiting for the egg. Do you understand? We are trying to calculate the fertile days, right? So we are going to give it 5 days before the least number. We said her ovulation day is day 14. You do plus or minus 2. Okay, so that means she can ovulate here, she can ovulate here, she can ovulate here, she can ovulate here, and she can ovulate here. It's not certain, but it's within that period. We are using the cycle day 12, which is the 14, because this is the least number that she's more likely to ovulate. So you add 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Day 8. Do you understand? So that means her fertile period starts from day 8, cycle day 8 to cycle day 16. For a woman with 28 days cycle, her fertile period starts from cycle day 8 to cycle day 16. Then another thing I like to add is that because we said this woman can ovulate here, right? So if this woman ends up ovulating on day 16, the woman's egg lasts for up to 12 to 24 hours after it's been released. So if the egg was released on day 16 and we said it's going to last for up to 12 to 24 hours, can't you see that if this man have sex here on day 17, there are possibilities that the egg is still alive and sperm will still fertilize it? So we extend it by 2 days. Now you add day 17. Now you add day 17 and day 18. So the last number here, you're going to add 2 days. So let's just say her fertile period starts from cycle day 8 to cycle day 18. Do you understand it now? So her fertile day starts from here all through to date 18. So within these days, for a woman with 28 days cycle, if she's trying to avoid pregnancy, she should not have unprotected sex during this fertile period. If not,
in 9 months time, we go come visiting. When a boy and girl, I'm happy, man.
But if she's trying to achieve pregnancy, these are your best days to do the baby dance and get your baby. If you find any of them confusing, just pause the video, go back and watch it again so you follow up, so you catch up. Or you can still ask me any question you want to ask me in the comments and I'm going to reply. If you even want me to help you to calculate your own, what am I doing? I'll help you. I'm going to give another example for a woman with 30 days menstrual cycle and a woman with 21 days menstrual cycle, just so this can sink in, because I really need it to sink in. A woman whose cycle length is 30 days. Her period started on the 1st of July. Then you start counting. 1st of July makes it day 1 of her menstrual cycle. So let's see, her period lasted for 1st, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Maybe she got her period for 4 days or 5 days, whatever. Okay, then you keep counting. Day 6, day 7, day 8, day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, day 13, day 14, day 15, day 16, day 17, day 18, day 19, day 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, day 30. She got her next period on 31st. So you stop counting on day 30. How can this woman calculate her ovulation day? Just apply the same formula. You subtract 14 from 30. What do you get? 30. When you subtract 14 from 30, what do you get? That's day 16. So she's going to ovulate on her day 16. Day 16. What are you going to do? You just apply the same formula. That is plus or minus 2. Because we are not certain if on the day 16 that egg will be released. It can be released 2 days before day 16. It can be released 2 days after day 16. So what we are going to do is to add plus or minus 2, which is, this is day 16, okay, the day she's supposed to ovulate. Then plus or minus 2. Plus or minus 2 simply means you add 2 here after day 16 and you add 2 before day 16. Okay, so that means she's likely to ovulate on day 14 or day 15 or day 16 or day 17 or day 18. Now, because a man's sperm can last for up to 3 to 5 days in the woman's body, what do? You add 5 before the least number you got. Simple. Because if this woman have sex 5 days before day 14 and she releases an egg on day 14, she's going to get pregnant. There are possibilities that once the egg is being released, there are sperm already there waiting to fertilize the egg. So we add 5, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For a woman with 30 days cycle, her fertile period starts from cycle day 10. Now again, because the egg can survive for up to 12 to 24 hours after it's been released. Now what does that mean? If she ovulates here, remember I said she's likely to ovulate here day 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 because of this plus or minus 2. Okay, so if she released an egg on day 18, she have an intercourse on day 19, it means that the egg she released is still alive, because that egg can survive for up to 12 to 24 hours. So it simply means that egg is still alive, and if she have an intercourse on day 19, the sperm will just go straight and fertilize that egg that is there waiting. Do you understand? So because of that, you're going to add extra 2 days after day 18, which is 19 and 20. Then from here, she's free. From here, she's free. So if you're watching this video to know your safe days to avoid pregnancy and you have 30 days cycle, these are the days you should avoid intercourse, unprotected intercourse, because you're likely to get pregnant if you don't. Then if you're watching this video because you want to know your fertile days and your cycle length is 30, these are the right time to do the baby dance to get a baby. So this woman, her fertile days starts from day 10 all the way to day 20. Day 10 to day 20. Now I'm going to give one more example just to make sure you actually understand what I'm saying. I'm going to use a woman with 21 days cycle. These are the group of women who are likely to even get pregnant when they are on their period, because their fertile days starts from when they are on their period. The cycle length is so small. Now let's give that example. For a woman with 21 days cycle, 21, and she got her period on day 2nd. So day 2nd makes it day 1, day 6, day 7, day 8, day 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. She got her next period on 23rd. You subtract 14 from 21 days. 21 minus 14. 21 minus 14, what do you get? 7. So she's likely to ovulate on cycle day 7. This is 7. She's likely to ovulate here. So what do you do again? You add plus or minus 2 to day 7, plus or minus 2, which means you add 2 in front and 2 behind. A man's sperm can last for up to 3 to 5 days in a woman's body. So you add 5 in front of the least number you got, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even from the first day of her cycle, she's already fertile. And then because a woman's egg can last for up to 12 to 24 hours, okay, so you add 2 behind the last number, that is 2. Because if she stops here, if you decide to stop here and have sex here, if this woman ovulates on day 9, there is egg still there waiting, hoping to be fertilized. Now you have an intercourse and the sperm will just move straight and go and fertilize that egg. So for a woman with 21 days cycle, her fertile days starts from day 1 of her period. Her fertile days starts from day 1 all the way to cycle day 11. So I hope with all this explanation I was able to give a little bit of insight on how to calculate your ovulation. If you're still confused in any way, just let me know in the comments and I'm going to respond. If you even want me to help you to calculate yours, just let me know. I'm at your service. I'll help and calculate yours for you as well. But then with this, we've come to the end of this video. If you found this video informative, all you have to do for me is just to give it a huge thumbs up, so YouTube can push this video to other women and other people who are interested in learning things like this. Giving it a thumbs up means calling YouTube to come, or YouTube, come and see you. You need to push this, you need to push this. That's what it means. So it means a lot to me. Just give it a huge thumbs up so YouTube can push the video for other people to see. And Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're still looking through the window, just feel free. We don't bite. Come in, subscribe, join the family, and I promise you're going to be getting more informative videos like this from me. So in my next video, we're going to be discussing how to calculate your ovulation day for women with irregular cycles. Thanks for sticking around, and see you in my next one. Bye.